You know what we haven't done on this channel in a while? Ranting. Listen, I think I made the disclaimer in my last video, maybe not, I don't know, it was that long ago, but I like to keep things pretty positive on this channel, aka not ranting, but sometimes ranting's just funny. It's a stress reliever. I think it's a great way for people to relate or dispute or argue. All of it is welcome here on this channel, but sometimes I just like to sit in this chair and just go off on things that are happening around me or things that I just despise. Is that too strong of a word? Unsure. I'm relatively patient as a person, but there are just some things that just, you know what I mean? Anyways, I'm sure you don't need this disclaimer, but if something is really bothering you to the point where you feel like you have to make a YouTube video about it, you should probably just tell the people in your life or try to actually mitigate the situation in real life, which 100% when these types of situations come, I do actually make it known, and then I'm pissed. But that's enough disclaimers. Let's just get into the rant, shall we? Today's rant, and you just let me know if this is like a common thing that grinds people's gears or if it's just me and my friends, but I say we because I'm speaking on behalf of my friends, but I find it so annoying slash rude when a friend of yours gets into a new relationship and literally forgets that you exist. And when I say they forget you exist, is that your priority dropped at least 75 levels. Their new partner is the most important thing in their life. They can't go anywhere without their partner. They never make an effort to make plans with their friends anymore. They ditch on a lot of things. They say no to a lot of things because they're always hanging out with their partner. You know the type that I'm talking about. And luckily, I actually don't have many friends or any at all that do this, but I know a lot of friends who have friends slash people that I know that struggle with this issue. And let me tell you, if slash when it happens to me, I stay on that. I don't think I have to explain why it pisses me off so much, but like, you're telling me that this new person in your life, who you may as well have met off of Tinder, is coming before me? Sorry, was this person there for all of your life struggles? Did this person hold your hair back when you were puking at the club? Is this a person your mom currently loves and adores and has loved and adored for many a year? No, that person is me and your other friends who have been there for you through thick and thin. And honestly, to this day, I still don't know if thick is the bad one or thin, or if they're both bad, but just different types of bad. Unsure. Listen, I am all for new relationships, the honeymoon phase, the excitement and the rush and the just of getting into a new relationship. Don't get me wrong, okay? You can absolutely be excited and be invested and be committed to a new relationship or an old relationship. But there's a fine line between being committed and invested and excited and flat out obsessed. I feel strongly that you have time in your life for both friends and your partner. Do you disagree? And that does not mean that your hangout cadence with your friends or with your partner are not going to shift and fluctuate. Absolutely. If you're starting a new relationship, you're really excited and you're busy because you're invested, for sure, I will see you at a later date. But don't just leave me high and dry and never talk to me again and be like onwards and upwards. It's not that you have less time for me that bothers me. It's the, did you forget I existed? Like, do you even remember my name? Like, I don't even remember what you look like because that's how long it's been since we last hung out. It's the people who prioritize their partner over their friends every single time without fail. Same types of people are the people who can't go anywhere without their partner. I know you know someone like that. Like, every time you ask them to hang out, they're like, oh, but like, can Optimus Prime come? And you're like, I kind of just wanted it to be me and you, or like just our friend group, but like, sure, because how do you say no to things like that? And what's more, and like, I'm not saying that every person who is one of these is all of these. I'm just saying these acts tend to happen to similar types of people. But the people who constantly bring their partners to everything and they can't help but be touching them or like all up in there and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just can't. Listen, I know what it's like to love your partner, okay? I know what it's like to think they're the cutest little in the world and you just want to squeeze them, okay? I currently am dating someone whose love language is physical touch. Trust me, I know. But that does not mean we're constantly all over each other, making everyone else in the room feel uncomfortable. Girl, no. Like, there is a time and place for that, and that time and place is when you're alone doing your own thing, whether it be out in public or in your room, whatever. As long as it's not like a group setting setting. Like, bro, I came here to have fun. I came here to hang out with my friends, to talk to you, likely because we haven't talked in a long time, and you're just out here smooching in the corner over there, not engaging with anything. Like, go home. I think I need to take a deep breath. That would be good for me. All I'm saying is that I feel strongly that your friends and the people who have been loyal to you for years and will be loyal to you for years to come, ideally as you navigate through this relationship with your partner, deserve more respect, more commitment. Your friends are the people who are gonna lift you up when things are great and help you stand when things are bad. And sometimes I think it's easy to forget that those types of relationships need nurturing because you've been friends with those people for so long that it almost feels natural to be like, if I distance myself for a little bit, they'll still be here when I come back. But that's not always the case. So are you willing to jeopardize that relationship for this new one, which could be a long-term, forever amazing relationship, but so can your friends? And I think there's a happy medium to balance both. Anyways, if you are the person who has dropped all of their friendships to pursue a relationship with their partner or has found it really hard to balance the two, I highly recommend just reaching out to your friends, letting them know that they're still really important to you, that you love them, and that you want to make some time for them, even if it's just a texting conversation or a FaceTime or sending them memes and letting them know that you're thinking of them. All of those things can go miles in the right direction. And for anyone who has friends who you feel are doing any of these things that I've mentioned in this video, just tap them on the shoulder and let them know, or be like, hey, I feel like we haven't hung out in a really long time. Do you think you could make this space for me so that we can have some quality time one-on-one? Sometimes when people get really excited and really invested, they can lose sight of the impact that they're having on other people, and they just need a gentle reminder because that was never their intention to begin with. So just be vocal, maybe not as vocal as I was in this video, and hopefully everything will work out. Let me know what your thoughts are below on whether you've experienced this, whether it's a pet peeve of yours, whether you think it's totally okay. I want to hear all of it in the comments down below. Give this video a like if you liked it, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!